I robbed my teacher's house when I was a junior in high school, me and this other dude. And I got fucking caught, man. I got lost in the woods on my way out because I didn't realize that in the woods you don't remember where the fuck you went.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I got caught, and my only option was to move out of state to receive no time or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Juvie time or anything. So I was on out of state probation.
Yeah.
And
up in Cleveland.
yeah, I moved to Cleveland because my soccer coach, man, I was badass in soccer, dude. I like scored multiple fucking goals and led the team to our first ever bonus round and all kinds of shit, man. Scored Pele shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this dude, I tried out for this thing, and he was for this team called East West Ambassadors. He was actually a U.S. national coach at one time, you know what I'm saying? And he took me, he said, you can move in with me, man, because I don't want your life to get ruined. He was one of the motivational dudes, you know what I'm saying? And I played soccer overseas, Italy, Switzerland, and Greece, you know what I'm saying? National tournaments and shit. So I changed high schools and all this stuff, and I've been rapping since I was 15. I'll be rapping 17 years this year.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So when I did that, man, you know what I'm saying, Pac just died, it was 96, you know what I'm saying? So he told me all this stuff, you know what I'm saying, like keep it in my heart, but you know, it was time for us to move on. So he came and told me, hey, you gotta move out, man. And I couldn't come back to the state. I was on out-of-state probation. So I was homeless. I slept in my car. I had a job. I slept wherever I could, you know what I'm saying, my homeboy's house. You know what I'm saying? I was a dishwasher at the real fucking Italian mafia in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? I was the dishwasher and shit. And they would let me stay at their house sometimes and shit, stay at their fucking tennis chalets and all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? But I was homeless, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have nowhere I could go. And nights his mom would say I could not sleep in my car. But during meeting this dude, he was a lawyer, and his friend was Crazy Bone's lawyer. So he knew where Crazy Bone lived, and he gave me the address. I rolled up 3 or 4.
What was the house like? Was it a bigger house, or was it?
No, it was just like, it was like a suburb house. It's probably a $400,000 house, but in Cleveland, that ain't big, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, it was plushed out. He had like a musical glass thing in there and all kinds of stuff. But, you know, I went to the house and they kept telling me, no, dude don't live here. You know what I'm saying? And one day I peeked in the door before I knocked and he was sitting on the couch. You know what I'm saying? So I knew it was him. So I came back another day and the dude said, no, he was his manager, who I later found out was, you know what I'm saying, they were barbecuing. He's like, no, dude don't live here. You can't come up here like that. Well, I went one more time. I was sleeping in my car. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even expect them to open the door. I was just trying because I was a rapper. Been rapping for 2 or 3 years. You know, so all my homeboys, the funny thing was when East 1999 came out, we were rolling a yard one time in my Astro minivan. I had purple velvet seats that laid back at a 3/4 angle. It was freaking off the chain. Got it so cheap. But I told my homeboys, because they always used to tell me they'd ride with me, smoke with me, just to hear me freestyle. You know what I'm saying? And then I told them, I said, one day I'm going to rap at Bone Place in Harlem. They're like, you need to do it, you need to do it. And all this shit led to it, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, and I knocked on the door one day and it was his homeboy, his best friend, came to the door. He's like, yeah, dude's writing though, you're going to have to come back. So I went and got some dro. Came back with some dro and I knocked on the door. He's like, yeah, he's still writing, come back in another hour. So I thought he was bullshitting me too. The third time I came back that day, it was like, I came at 1, then I came at 2, then I came at 3. He let me in, man. And, you know, it was crazy, man. He let me in, and dude was rapping the whole time, so I didn't get to smoke the blunt with him the first time, but he came out after he wrote Dummy Man that day.
No shit.
Yeah. And he came
they
out.
They called me the dummy man, talking about you selling fake coke and shit.
I let him hit the end of the blunt and shit, and went to the garage, like, yeah, I'm about to leave, man. You know what I'm saying? But we went to the garage, I was like, man, let me flow this shit for you before you leave. And I was like, it's kind of like Pac, it's kind of like you, it's kind of like just some cool-ass rap. And I remember, Keep Your Eyes Open was my song. Keep your eyes open, baby, keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open, baby, keep your eyes open. You know what I'm saying? I flowed that shit, and he was like, man, that's just tight. You know what I'm saying? He said that shit was tight, you know what I'm saying? He's like, come back tomorrow and I'll let you go to the studio with me. So I was still sleeping in my car, and I was sleeping in a cul-de-sac where they were building, and this lady called somebody on me, and they said, if you sleep there again, man, they're going to call the cops on you. You know what I'm saying? So you went to the studio? I slept in my car, but I went to the studio, and I was still sleeping in my car. He invited me back every day. And then I finally slept in this driveway late one night, man, because I couldn't go anywhere else. I didn't know where to go. You know what I'm saying? And he knocked on my window late at night. I remember my mom had bought me a big old down jacket. This one over here. And it was huge, and I slept under it. You know what I'm saying? He knocked on my window. He was like, man, you ain't got to sleep in your car, man. Come in. And I lived with him for 2.5 years from that.
No shit?
No
Yeah.
shit.
That's crazy, man.
Damn, dude. Yeah, buddy.
Can we hear it?